Let's get it in, B. Fans look for games like this one.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they can steamroll through the season.
Now Sacramento starting five. DeRozan and Murray slide in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Fultz, and it's Sabonis in at the center position. For Philadelphia, we've got Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey out there with MP. Then it's Jones, and it's Grimes in at the three as a small forward. Here we are, Brent, right in the middle of the season now. How do players stay mentally sharp during this time of year?
Well, it's really coming down to a lot of what the support staff can do for your team. Physically, you want to be in the best condition you can. So are you getting your massages? Are you taking care of your treatments? Are you getting in the weight room to make sure your body is not atrophying in any way? You keep that strength that you put on in the off season. All these little things add up to you maintaining a level of performance and consistency that your teammates and yourself can rely on, Kevin.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. That one falls.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Now, here's DeRozan. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Levine wide open. And a miss there on the triple. And the 76ers with possession. MP outside. Puts it up from 17. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Sacramento moving it around. Levine deciding where to go with it. Again, Levine missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Embiid. Basket counts.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. DeRozan passes to Fultz. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Fultz.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Now here's Fultz. Following the miss by MP. Levine's shot is off.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And the basket by Jones.
Open man MP is going to find him.
The Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Murray outside. Here's DeRozan, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Lakers stepped up when it counted. He ended up with 8 points and a couple of boards as well. And when you think of that game, he comes to mind. Specifically how impressive his energy level was. Kevin, you know he'd love to repeat that performance.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Now Murray, following the three-point attempt by MP. Feeds away, and Jones pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And the basket by MP.
Hard to intimidate MP. He's going to take on the defense inside.
For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Teams will make substitutions. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Kings. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when I look at Philadelphia, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Williams can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Here's McCain. Trains the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Levine passes to Sabonis. Back to Levine. Beasley sets a screen for Levine. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Mason. Count it good. Mason's got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Levine kicks to Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. Back to McDermott. Beasley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with the open look.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 9. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Obviously out there with Oubre. Then there's Maxey. And then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Beasley's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Kings.
That's one of the things Beasley is known for. He's a catch-and-shoot guy.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned in the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Now, here's Maxey. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Pass to Embiid. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implemented this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though? You only play half the year.
Now, here's Oubre. Following the miss by Malik Beasley. It's over Crowder, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Kings trail by 8. Beasley outside. Pass to Crowder. From deep three-point land. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
But I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here's Maxey. Still without a basket. The 76ers again can't hit it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Crowder, the pass to Beasley. Shoots the 3. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Maxey. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. He's guarded by Williams. Maxey looking it over. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there, Maxey. Almost automatic at the stripe.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. deciding to change it up. And he makes the first. Maxey hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Trying to get something going and finished off by Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is leap. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Maxey sinks the three-pointer. Maxey's got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just panning the frame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Drummond. No scoring in this one. MP, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
It's tipped and stolen by Drummond. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Drummond's got his first 2 points of the night.
Drummond has a lot of ways to beat you down low, and his points are coming deep in the paint now.
Outside DeRozan. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's MP. Pass to Drummond. Back to MP. Right through contact. MP.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown and strength.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And a jam by Levine.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Outside, Jones. Back to MP. Pulls up. Valanciunas grabs the board. Here's DeRozan. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. MP really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
On the court for Sacramento, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Fultz is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. Fultz against Maxey. Sabonis is screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Maxey against Fultz. No good on the 3. Philadelphia leading by 10. Maxey passes to Grimes. Back to Maxey. To the inside. Here's MP. Oh, MP in the face of tough interior defense.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Sabonis. Pass to LaVine. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. It's hauled in by MP.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Grimes. DeRozan defending. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
You can see how much Quentin Grimes relies on that speed and skill he has. He's trying to stay ahead of you and find some room to score.
Outside DeRozan. Back to LaVine. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Pass to Yabusele. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Yabusele's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Simmons checked in for the 76ers. Tyus Jones comes in for Embiid. Sabonis hasn't made one yet. Pass to DeRozan. They can use a bucket. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
I'm not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts. They're still looking for their first bucket.
Jones with it. Right side Simmons. And that one drops for him. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
To the middle, here's DeRozan, and the layup's good off the glass. DeRozan's got 6.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Sixers.
Here's McCain, guarded by Levine. McCain's shot is off.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. League's executive VP and head of operations Joe Dumars says rosters have expanded and seeing a larger influx of talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Free throw good. Sabonis. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Outside DeRozan. 1:16 left in the third. On target from 13 feet. 8 points for him.
And this is DeRozan's go-to. He remains such an outstanding threat from the mid-range.
Here's Jones, and there's the drive. Off target at the rim. The Kings trail by 17. Inside. And a misplay.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Lays it up off the glass. The Sailors got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 19 points. 4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. McCain's shot is off. And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento. Pass to Beasley. DeRozan again to Gray. Pulls up, high post. The shot comes out. And so it's Philadelphia taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Derrick Jones. Mason is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Dunn, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. That one goes. Count it.
Lounge is one of the bigger men in the league, and he loves to live in the paint.
Embiid, that's for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. That's 12 points for Embiid.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Fultz finds Beasley. A 3 ball. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists tonight.
And he really has a nice stroke as Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
Here's Mason. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Mason's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Fultz with the ball. Easily in the post. Dunn covering. Got a hand on it. Finish off the break. Dunn's got his first points of the night. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Outside, Maxey, pass to MP. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time. And these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit.
Pass to Fultz. Five on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Levine's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 18. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Dunn looking over the floor. Here's Embiid. Back to Dunn. 76ers moving the ball around. And here's Embiid for three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now Levine. Good D by Jones. We've got 1:48 left in the game. And the shot goes in. 16 points for Embiid.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 20. Grimes is checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Kenrich Williams. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Beasley. Murray outside. Pass to Fultz. Outside DeRozan. Now here's Sabonis. Goes back up. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Embiid.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Outside Maxey. Grimes passes to MP. Embiid with it. Pass to Grimes. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The shot's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Fultz looking around. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Right, MP. We can't stop him. Bro, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.